Page 39, Czech Dance. At the top of the page, they're talking a little bit about how to play grace notes. So this opens a whole can of worms right here. A grace note is another ornament. We've had different ornaments. We've had trills, I think. Those are arpeggiated things, or like ornament type things, or chords. Different kinds of ornaments. A grace note's another one. The problem with grace note, well, there's a few problems with grace notes. One is people don't agree on how they should be done. Never have. Secondly, it's hard to identify what is a grace note and what isn't sometimes, because there are other ornaments that are interpreted differently than a grace note that look just like a grace note. Most of them don't, because a grace note's got that little note with a line through the stem, a little line. Well, other ornaments, believe it or not, can also look like that with a little line, and probably shouldn't. Most of them, when they're different, it'll be the little note, but it won't have the line. That's not a grace note, that's something else. We're just talking grace notes here. So typical grace notes are like they're showing on these two pieces on this page. Different ways of interpreting them. People don't agree, as I said, they never have. But the two ways of interpreting the way this book is showing right now is fine. The first one used in this piece is where you play the notes at the same time and you release the grace note. Let's look at the piece here. In the first full measure, you have a D and a C and a C and a B, and that second C has that little D in front of it. That's the grace note. You play them at the same time and release the grace note. So it's whatever the notes are. You get that? That's a way of interpreting them. And usually it happens on really fast pieces. This is a rather fast piece. We'll look at another way of interpreting grace notes in the next video for the lullaby. That's a different thing and a different way of playing them. And there's other ways of playing them too. Well, so for this is all we're going to do here. You're going to play them at the same time and release the grace note. Here. Just play it as a real short staccato. So let's just talk about Czech dance and we'll come back, because I like to get in the notes and the rhythms and all that first, and then I go back and put in the articulation and the ornaments at that time. So right now it's 4/4 time. We're in the key of G major. Make sure you can do the G major scale. Right hand first, just get the notes and leave out the grace notes. We'll just play the regular note. At the beginning you have a pickup beats again as we're coming on beat 3. And then now there's different kinds of ways of fingering that. I'm just basically going to stay in this position. So it's here. It's for the whole thing. And then at the end I can cross over and finish it. That's fine. The left hand, you broken chords. You hear? Remember the F sharps? I'll do third finger on the G. I'm basically in this position throughout, and I'm just staying here. You can do 5 and 3 or 5 and 4. I do 5 and 4 because that's the fingering for the chord, and that's how I do it. I mean, I'm doing fourth finger anyway. Put the hands together slowly. Together, you don't have to go that fast. You go your speed. And then when you get that, then we can put in the staccatos and the grace notes. Staccato. It's going to be short. And I'm connecting the left hand. They don't say anything for the left hand. When they don't say anything, it's up to you. How do you want to play it? I could play it staccato if I wanted to. However, I'm going to go ahead and connect them now, and it's good exercise because now I got to do staccato in one hand and legato in the other at the same time. Like, good luck. Add the grace. No, I'm going to just play the same. get a handle on that after a few months of working on it, then we can add the dynamics. That's to the right hand. It's loud and then soft. The left hand has to stay in the background, whatever it is. Whatever. Then you can add the con brio. With brilliance, good luck with that. Just, I think it's a fast, happy dance. Something like that. You work it out. Pedal wise, they're showing one pedal on 1/2 note. Forget it. Just leave the pedal out. You don't need pedal on this piece. I'd like to play it with you very, very slowly. I'm not going to do any dynamics. I'll give us 2 counts. So let's just go over it very slowly. I will do the staccatos and the grace notes. I'm just not doing dynamics. Ready and go, and.